Our fast-paced, ever-changing world is throwing organizations into total chaos. Geopolitical tensions, market shifts, disruptive technology. It feels like the rules change overnight. And for today's young leaders, trying to steer their teams through all of this, it's a real battlefield. Most leaders get overwhelmed, frustrated, and feel like they've lost control. They are pushed out of the driver's seat by sheer complexity, and they don't have the right tools to take it back. In this video, I'll show you how the right structure is your secret weapon to tame the chaos, reclaim control, and get back into the driver's seat where you belong to. Welcome back to Lead Now. This is your place to break out, unlock your full leadership potential, and build a future you are proud of. Since I first started working on projects a decade ago, I've seen it firsthand. When complexity hits, chaos follows, and chaos kills success. Let me take you back. I was part of a project to optimize our product engineering process. And guess what? Too many projects were running at once. Here's what went wrong. The first reason, there was no proper project charter. We never formally kicked things off or explained the why to everyone involved. Second, there was no real commitment from experts. The required experts were half in, half out, stretched across multiple projects. And honestly, some probably didn't even know they were supposed to be part of our project, which led to delays and overspending, unfortunately. In the end, management had no choice but to shut down the whole thing. 1 point for the chaos. The famous chaos report tracking IT project success since 1994 backs this up. The 2020 report shows only 31% of projects succeed. Half get delayed or go over budget, and 19%, they are just flat out cancelled, like one of my first major projects. That's a lot of wasted effort. Projects and businesses fail because they don't introduce a sufficient amount of structure. But what do I mean with structure? Let's walk through an example to see why structure matters so much. Imagine this. Your team is working on the launch of a new customer-facing mobile app for the marketing department. The idea is brilliant. The app will customers get real-time offers based on their location inside the stores. The management is hyped, but the timeline, only 3 months. So there's a problem at the very beginning. There was no kickoff meeting, and now the team is moving forward without a clear shared goal. And here's how the chaos starts to unfold. The marketing department, they are laser focused on creating a flashy, eye-catching design to generate hype and engagement. Every time someone has a new idea, they change the requirements on the fly. They have just a little understanding of the technical challenges the development team faces and quickly grow impatient. The developers are skeptical, questioning whether the benefits of the app are even worth the massive effort it demands, especially from them. They grow increasingly frustrated as marketing keeps shifting the requirements. The management, they don't really know who's even on the development team. They are unsure whom to approach with their concerns. So anxiety builds as they realize they have no clear view of how the team will actually meet the tight 3-month deadline. The customer support, they only recently found out that they'll be responsible for supporting the app after launch. They are already telling themselves the story that they have to pick up the pieces after a rushed and messy rollout. Frustration is arising before the app even exists. Without a kickoff meeting, none of these goals and concerns are aligned. Everyone runs with their own assumptions, timelines, and priorities. Structure brings these voices into one room, surfaces potential conflicts, and unifies the team under shared goals. During the execution, management starts to wonder, why isn't there more progress? The reason? Many of the developers are spread thin, working on multiple projects at the same time. They are constantly juggling their limited capacity across different priorities. The result is endless task switching, no time for deep technical focus, and predictably slow, painful project progress. Two major issues are fueling the chaos here. The first, the organization is running way too many initiatives at once. That's a classic mistake. There's no real focus, no strong process to prioritize and regularly reevaluate projects. Without constantly challenging the purpose and value of each idea, organizations stretch their people across too many projects at once. The second reason, there's a complete lack of structured resource management. Every team member expected to deliver critical work, but without full capacity becomes a big risk. Deadlines slip, plans fall apart, because you never know when another project's priorities will pull them away. Sometimes it even turns into a shouting match. Whoever yells the loudest will win the resource. I guess you can already picture the chaos unfolding. With a solid resource management structure in place, all of this changes. You ensure that the right skills and enough capacity are assigned from the start. You properly onboard your team members so they clearly understand the purpose and scope of the work they are expected to deliver. And you supervise the performance, making sure everyone has the support and enablement they need to succeed. But then something happens. Halfway through the project, the leadership drops a real bombshell. They decide